are you doing? What the? Hello. I listened to throwback jams all the way to work and it was good vibes. Put me in a better mood for the day for sure. Anyways, you just watched all of my move-in footage that I got. I tried to get as much as I could, but I also tried to kind of live in the moment and also help out and not just sit back with the camera. So I only got like 5 minutes worth of good footage, but hopefully that kind of gave you an idea of my move-in experience. It is the Wednesday after move-in weekend, and I just wanted to pop in and kind of say all of the video content you've seen so far has been very positive and just very like matter of fact, like straightforward and neutral. But I would like to say that the footage does not nearly capture all of the emotion that went into moving, all of the tears that went into it, just the whole emotional experience and mental side of things was not at all shown. So anyone that would just watch that footage and that footage only would be like, oh, so she's excited, she's happy, she is in a really good place mentally, but the footage is very deceiving. I wanted to edit in more of kind of my emotion, but I also didn't want to be cringy and like put in a video of me crying. It is very cool that I'm 21 and I have my own place already and I've accomplished what I've accomplished. But like I said, I'm 21, I'm still a baby, and literally leaving the nest, leaving my family like that, and not just for like a college apartment like I did before, but for something that felt so much more permanent and final. I completely felt like, okay, well, this is it. Like if I move out to this apartment, that means I'm like never coming back. And that's not necessarily true, but that's just what it feels like. And it's not like that for everybody. I am very family oriented. I love my family. I spend a lot of time with them. I just really enjoy their company. And I just recognize that they've done a lot for me. So I just want to be around them. But I also recognize how fortunate I am to have what I have and to be in such a beautiful place. And it was just a roller coaster of emotions. Quite honestly, initially I was just holding everything in and not talking about it, not crying, not showing anything, just kind of going about it on cruise control for like the few weeks leading up to move-in. And then move-in day rolled around, and that morning I cried for probably like an hour and a half. And then I continued to cry on and off. And it wasn't for any like particular reason. It felt strange moving things out of my bedroom. My gosh. Okay. It just felt really weird and like a feeling I've never experienced before. All these people in my parking ramp are gonna be like, is she good? Like, what's going on? So there was that. And then after I kind of started moving things in the apartment and I kept really busy doing that, I was feeling a lot better during that move-in day, just because I think I didn't really have time to think anymore. And then that night was my first night sleeping at the apartment, and you know, my bed was there, so I didn't really have a choice. And I just like really freaked out. Some people might think that I'm immature for, you know, crying and being emotional the first night away from my home, but you know, for me, that's just, it is what it is. That's just how I've been brought up. I see it as a good thing. I can be very independent, but I'm also very dependent on my family because, you know, I've been with them all 21 years of my life. Clearly, I'm still not over it yet, but I just completely freaked out. I was crying. I was like breathing funny. I was just not doing well, you know? So I'm very fortunate that my boyfriend Hunter was very good about comforting me, just checking in on me. But it was just very interesting, like the types of thoughts I was having. You know, at first I was kind of like very excited, and then I was like, that started to kind of come down when I got used to the place, and then I was kind of like, well, why did I do this? I should have never done this. But then I was like, well, I'm so lucky to be in here. I should be appreciating it. I also kind of just had to take a step back and like think about the fact that I am so lucky to have these feelings, to be able to have such a great family to miss that give me those feelings that make me sad to leave them, because a lot of people grow up without a family, or they grow up with a family that's very dysfunctional or traumatic. And I'm very lucky to have had such a good experience growing up to this point and beyond. And that's something I've really been working on, is just trying to kill negativity with positivity, like every single day, even when it comes to like driving home from work, when I'm feeling tired and I just want to be home and there's somebody driving slow in front of me, you know, just being positive, the fact that I'm in a vehicle that I can go back and forth, the fact that I'm going to such a wonderful space to live, the fact that I just came from a job that's helping me to survive. Like, there's so much to be grateful for, and that to me just leaves no room for negativity. But I think that's all I really have to say about it, is just that it was very emotional, and just because I didn't show that on camera doesn't mean that it wasn't. It was not a piece of cake. I definitely had my struggles. So thank you for letting me have this little disclosure, it was pretty much a therapy session. I feel like I had my ups and my downs within like 10 minutes. I'm just in a weird spot right now. My brain is just, I can't even imagine what's going on up there. I'm going to try and eat some more of this muffin I've been literally shoving my face with the entire drive here. I don't know if I can finish it. It's very thick. And I'm gonna head to my office now. See you soon.
Show the camera.
Cheeto. This is a super weird angle, but I'm kind of in a hurry right now to get ready because my parents just bought tickets for all of us to go to a Milwaukee Bucks basketball game. My hair is not looking so great because I didn't expect to go today. So I'm gonna fix her up and put her in a claw clip and hope for the best.